to go to Dave, because I know operational consideration and security are sort of near and dear to his heart. And Dave definitely has advice for people who are looking to write books like he has, but that's a separate topic. But Dave, maybe I was going to ask you to dive into one of the things that you touched on in your talk, which was around cluster design. And really, what I had noticed is when Kubernetes was just sort of starting out, there used to be a talk about having one giant cluster and multiple tenants on it. But increasingly, I'm seeing more and more customers using many clusters, but with smaller number of nodes in them. I was wondering if you could maybe take a step back and add some color on why that's the case. Does it make sense? And any advice that you might want to share?
Yeah, and I think this is one of the things users struggle with, because there's not just like one way to do it. You know, like you can't just say, hey, you need to limit like a cluster to 10 nodes. You have to think about some of the concerns you're going to have around things like blast radius. Do I want a single cluster that has, you know, thousands of nodes, and that's my like single unit of deployment? Things also become much tougher when a very large clusters that are multi-tenant. You have a lot of things around security concerns. Not every team within your company is going to have the same security requirements, so we have to think about that. Things in larger clusters also, like policy and RBAC, all become much more complex at that scale, and instead of building out more of a multi-cluster platform where they're more a little purpose-built. You can go a little too far that way, where I've seen customers deploy a single cluster for every single app, and they have hundreds of clusters. There are trade-offs with multi-cluster too. You do have to have better, I'd call it operational hygiene, and a lot better automation practices. There's tooling out there that can really help from managing multi-cluster type architectures. If we take like the GitOps methodology, things like that can help us manage multi-cluster configuration will really help kind of mitigate that operational overhead of multiple clusters. But it's not that large clusters are, you know, like an anti-pattern or anything. You just have to be ready for all the things that you're going to have to manage across multiple teams there.
Yeah. No, it sounds like it's like finding the Goldilocks size of that balance.